Alright folks, welcome to my
Sonic
very first
Software
LP,
Planning.
Shiny Force CD for the Sega CD. This is Jimmy Vermal, and let's get started. That's all I can really say. I've actually wanted an LP a game for quite a long time. After looking at Necroscopes and Scottish Duck and Kikasika and Scottish Max Knight, and looking at their LPs, and I actually always wondered what it feels like to actually LP a game and actually present it to the world. So I want to try it here right now. This is Shiny Force CD. It's one of my favorite games. It's actually the earliest Shiny Force games, like Shiny Force 1 to Gaiden, which is on Game Gear, and the Final Conflict, again on Game Gear. And this Shiny Force 2. Haven't played Shiny Force 3 too much for the Sega Saturn, but it looks interesting. But I do love the early Shiny Force games. So let's get started. We start a new game. Here's your Here's the two books you can start off with. I will start out with actually Towards the Root of Evil. It's actually the first book technically, so I just wanted to do it in order. Two new books will come up after this, but the fourth book, which is the museum, is kind of like a bonus scenario, so I probably won't worry too much about that. Maybe I'll post it. We'll see how this goes first. But there will be three books I'll be playing now. So let's start with this one. Okay. Now we can name our hero. I'm not gonna name him anything except for what the default name is, and that's Nick. We'll set the difficulty on normal. So let's get started. This game is based off Shiny Force Gaiden off the Sega Game Gear. It's 20 years later, after the first Shiny Force takes place, after Moonfrost is defeated by Gardenia and the Shiny Force. What happened afterwards is Queen Anari now was the princess of, I forgot what the kingdom that she was at, but her father ruled Gardenia during her first Shiny Force, but was killed by Cain. So she takes her father's place as ruler of Gardenia. Hopefully I explained that pretty well for you guys. And if you don't get it, you can watch Max Knight's LP on Shiny Force 1. You can also play it. It's actually a fun game to play if you like that. If you like the turn-based strategy games, so give it a shot. Right now, again, Moonfrost is pretty much under. I guess you could say under attack by a new kingdom of Cyprus. I mean, if you consider three people and one person using the bolt level 3, killing 3 guards is not attacking, so be it. But it's to each other's perspective, I guess. Those three, the top 3, are from the original Shiny Force. Lo was the healer. Ken on Anari's left was the knight, and Anari was the mage. Sorry for. I'm going to try to keep the dialogue up as long as I can for you guys to read it. But I'm trying to speed it through, and I'm sorry for the moment of pauses. My mouth and my hand really aren't coexisting very well today. Yeah, he says go get a healer, but yet he's the healer, so I don't know what's up with that. When they start disappearing, I don't know why it takes so long for them to disappear, but whatever. Apparently they disappeared in a cloud of smoke, so be it. They disappeared in a cloud of smoke, even though they just pooped out. And now Gadernia sends their best army to face the Cyprus. And they've been standing there for an entire month, which I applaud them for, I guess. I mean, I couldn't stand there for a month, let alone a minute. That's Rus. Of course, he's the son of Lug from the first Shining Force. Even though he looks like Luke in the Shining Force too. Actually, the sprites really don't change too much. So I thought it was a little fast. Shade I'm definitely going to keep in. He's good at range as being a ranged unit, and we don't really get that many ranged units, so his skill is going to be pretty useful in this game. Sig, maybe I'll keep him for the entire game. I don't think I will though. But he's a good start-off healer. Windy, most definitely I probably will keep him. Apis, probably not so much. Rus, maybe. And Nick, of course, the leader. And he's not even from this place, from Gardunia. It will be explained where he's from later on, because I did play the game before, so yeah, I do remember some of it. I don't remember the entire thing. I mean, there'll also be moments where I just pause and have you guys read and read and read and read and read, because I really don't have much and there'll be times where I won't say much. So yeah, my first LP, great. We'll start chapter 1.